everyone, and welcome to another episode of Tub Talk. This will be episode the Big 10.
Double digits.
We're at it again.
Oomsa.
Is that what it is?
Inside joke for those of you that know.
Or don't know. I'm Viz.
I'm Sable.
And yeah, I'm going to be talking a little bit more MSF like usual. Kind of what we do out here in the hot tub at the tub. Drinking some beers. Chit-chatting.
Yep. Started off the day incredibly frustrated on a endless nope. And so I took a couple hour break from the game and watered the yard, pruned some trees.
Yep.
And then once I realized their fix to the fuck up was to just give you some OP extra powered tunes.
Yeah.
Finished pretty fun.
It's like, you know, as a kid, like, if you had a big brother, I guess it'd be like coming back to the park with your big brother to play a basketball game and whoop up on some people that were whooping you in basketball or something.
Yeah.
You go into the A-Pock and sus and, yeah, I got friends.
I mean, in theory, they pulled a me and gave me a sledgehammer to hammer in a penny nail, so, you know.
Yeah.
Like, I get it, but come on, how did you not test this before it was even released? And if they did, why are the test servers that messed up that it was, like, how did you not see a 2 million powered Kestrel and think, oh, that's doable? You told us G14, but we're going to recommend G15.
Well, I mean, it was doable. They had 1,000 people finish it before they fixed it.
Oh, yeah, if they were 100 and some odd million TCP.
I wonder if they're going to refund any of those people that upgraded like crazy. I mean, they're not.
They won't. Upgraded, spent stuff, cord, spent all your refreshes trying to go in and die, heal, trying to avoid it. Like I did 3 times this morning thinking, oh, well, I'll get rid of the alts. It'll be fine. They fixed the node. They're lower powered. Oh, they only fixed it for those who didn't get halfway. If you did no damage.
Yeah. There's a video that I put out on it just to watch how quickly she died. That's rather humorous.
Yeah, I got 0 damage. My second node, it's on the leaderboard thingy for it. Well, it was,
really?
Not now.
Yeah.
It had 2 attacks, 0 damage.
0 damage. That's crazy. Yeah, it's crazy. You can go through, it's like DD. This is the worst than DD. I don't think I had a DD level that I did 0 damage.
I did once, I think it was a city node, E3. There was a node that you had, that I had, because of the way I'd ended, I walked
like
into
with
an
the Miss
ult.
Marfles or something?
And so I had to eat a day and, but, no, that was just, it was miserable. Like, you save 14. And then you got people putting out videos, oh, it's totally doable, free to play if you have level 100 G18 tunes. So I'm like, okay, let me look. How much is that going to cost me to do that today? Just to take them all from 85 to 100 would have been 53 million gold.
The 3 of them.
The 3 of them.
Yeah.
Not to mention how many to tier them, then to put the gear on them.
Right.
And to T4 them all out. But that's
Right.
completable free to play. How the fuck is a free to play player getting 53 million gold to do that? You're not.
Well,
and that's if you had them at 85.
I mean, when
16.
you're like sandwiches and you hoard, I guess you can.
Well, yeah, I have 80 gold orbs, but that's not going to get me nowhere
80's
near
not
it.
going to get 53 million.
No.
80 will get you 16 million
No.
gold? Probably.
Yeah. Flat out lies. Flat out
I mean,
lies.
I have 50-something million gold on my baby Viz account. That's where I do all my fun stuff on that one. I just wait for a team to be all the way out that I want to level all the way up, and then I spend gold on it. But other than that, I don't really do anything.
It's almost as if they don't play their game, because, like, that gives me little to no hope on what the Cabal is going to do in this Old Man Logan event. If they were that bad at this, and it was supposed to be geared to them, for them, how are we going to do on Old Man Logan?
Yeah.
With Emma and Loki that are squishy squish.
Right. Well, and the big problem with this one was before the fix. We'll get to talking afterwards, but before the fix is they would have pre-taunting tanks, or they would have tauntors, or they would have revivers, or they would have people that speed up or manipulate speed bar. And you're playing with a 3-piece tune, and even with the ones that they gave us that don't really remove taunt. I mean, they can if you have the skirmisher on them, but with them putting vulnerables out, you don't really want to put skirmisher on them, because they do vulnerables without the skirmisher tag, so there's no need to put skirmisher on them. So that takes out the assist, taking off the buffs, and then you add in the speed and the characters that we have on this team. In war, now I get it, if they have vulnerables, they remove speed bar, blah 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 with Nemora's hold, I get that, but in war, he removes more, and so they don't have the war buffs where they don't do that. And then you have all these crucible buffs that helps them out. Well, they don't have those turned off or turned on, so you can't do that stuff either.
Yep.
So it's like you're using a team that's already, fighting with one eye, and you're having to go against these fully equipped, fully, decked out teams. And then they give you tunes that are set in their ISO and you can't change them. So like, they give you Doom as a raider. Well, I don't want Doom as a raider. I want Doom as a striker. Yep. Because I already have these vulnerables being put out by my team. I want him to be able to double tap and do extra damage on his ult. And then it's just, they do little things like that, and it's like...
And then they give you Milk that rewinds your team's turn beater.
And they give you Scientist Supreme,
who gave me all these debuffs.
I want to know, okay.
I ended up only using her basic, because when I ulted with her, I got a slew of debuffs.
Well, no, that's what she does. She puts debuffs, and then you flip your debuffs into buffs.
With who?
The next turn around, her special. So I understand why that part is there, but... Oh yeah, no, Scientist Supreme that was my thing back in the day. I love name. But anyways, the 25% revive every turn, they gotta get her to survive.
Yeah.
And it's just like, and the other person they put, I think wasn't the A-bomb was the other one?
Yeah.
It wasn't even with Graviton. Because they had Graviton in the node. Why not have Scientist Supreme and Graviton in the node?
Yeah.
They put A-bomb was it A-bomb? It was somebody.
I don't remember.
It was somebody that didn't fit the kit. And then they had like Lizard with somebody random, and like that didn't fit the kit either. I'm like, what are we doing?
Green Goblin. I think Lizard and Green Goblin.
Oh, it was Lizard and Green Goblin. Okay, so that does kind of make sense.
Oh, and then the Infinity Watch, Nebula did not have revives. She revived twice. How did she randomly revive? There was no Nobu on her side. There was nothing anywhere.
So
why the hell did she revive twice?
Absolutely. And so to get into this, if you guys watched the VOD of the stream we just had,
which that could have cost me the race.
After it did.
It did.
After we got the things fixed and we were able to pass through, my youngest son, he was able to pass through his as well, to his temporal dimension or whatever it's called. And so they both ended about the same time, wife and him. So they decided to drag race each other and do it again. Oh my gosh, these yawns. Live on the stream. And so, oh my gosh, it was the closest race I've seen in a long time.
And it was a lot of fun, and we need more things like that.
Yeah, that was pretty fun to watch them compete and try to get it done quickly. And it was like, he was ahead by a whole node on her at one point in time, and she came back and got the lead. And then they were like neck and neck going to the last one. I should have hit auto,
but I felt like that
and then she pulled ahead again going into the last wave of the last node, and then my son ended up taking the dub because he had all striker basically on his team, whereas she had healer, raider, striker. So the triple tap is what I think got him the dub.
Yeah, well, he didn't have Nebula revive twice.
He didn't have Nebula revive twice either. Yeah, you got the double I don't know how that happened.
She doesn't even have revive on that node at all. She has no revive.
See the revive icon on her. No, you're right.
Adam Warlock is the only one that has the revive.
Yeah, he's the one that had it.
And nobody else in there would give her a revive to revive her.
No, it was just them. There was no Nobu.
So I don't understand how that happened. But I get a lot of weird stuff like that happens. Random Korgs that revive twice. There's 2 Korgs I'm fighting against now.
2 Korgs all of a sudden. 2 Vals all of a sudden. That was a bad one. Or not 2 Vals.
2 Bettas.
2 Bettas, that's what it was. Yeah. That was a bad one.
No, that was a lot of fun. Ended the day on a good note.
Yeah, the drag race was pretty fun.
He was excited that his 100k power less than my team beat me.
Yeah, there's a possibility. Wife can go through and grab the VOD and put it up on a video on YouTube if you guys want to see that. If not, if you're able to look at the VOD, that's fine too. Let us know in the comments if you'd like to see it, if you'd like to put it into a video, make something of it. I was doing color commentary during the whole thing, so it was kind of fun.
We might have to, me and him could voice over like what we were thinking in the moments.
Good.
As you're commentating.
Yeah.
Because we weren't on voice.
No, they weren't doing voice. You're just seeing them being
Probably
studs.
Wouldn't have been a good idea to be on voice.
Yeah, she was cursing a lot.
Nonsense. Me, never.
The rating would have had been upticked a little bit. Just a wee bit.
Mature to handle these words.
Yeah. Cursing at a 14-year-old live on the screen.
I did not curse at him.
Mm-hmm.
Just because he was sitting in front of me and I was cursing in his direction. It wasn't at him.
No, yeah, I guess technically.
It was at the people on the screen.
Apparently.
The game.
Yeah.
To be fair. The game was bugged.
Yeah, it was bugged. It's not any longer. So I'm gonna take it as my rant video got through to them and they fixed it. I'm gonna take that up as my own win. I don't care who else did it. I'm just gonna take that as it was me. I'm gonna take 1 win out of this. But yeah, I was able to get through it on my main.
Well, I mean, even after you did the Deadpool rant video, he magically got fixed.
Yeah.
Within a couple of hours of that.
A couple hours.
Who knows?
People are actually watching. It'd be kind of cool. If you are listening to this, we appreciate you. Keep it up because I know this shit. I know how to do these things. So as far as drinks, tonight I'm doing. It's called a Modelo. We all know what a Modelo is, but this one is Aqua Fresca, and it's pineapple, and it smells amazing. Now it just popped the top. Never had it before. It's a big can, so I only got 1. Although by that smell, if it tastes like the smell is, I should have gotten 2.
Yeah, he'll just be going back to the store to borrow on his way home from work.
Mm-hmm. Oh, that is fabulous. It tastes like the pineapple Fanta.
Mm.
Holy shit. There's booze in there? Oh, there's the booze. A little bit in the aftertaste. You get kind of like a... You know how when you smell like beer that's been at the bottom of the can, like later on, you kind of get that taste.
Funky.
Yeah, you get that taste at the end of it. So there it is. But man, it tastes good at the beginning. They just keep drinking it. That's the thing. You don't let it get to that point. You just keep drinking it.
Aftertaste. Well, yeah. You're probably drinking it with tacos or something yummy.
Mm-hmm.
But yep, and then I got back to my Blue Moon tonight.
Yeah, you have this guy that goes to the store and gets those for you.
Yeah.
Pretty nice guy.
He is pretty decent guy.
Yeah.
I'd date him.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Oh.
Might even go so far as to marry him.
Wow. Jeez. Oh, it's me. That's right. I forgot. Yeah. I'm already got that.
Yep.
Cool. It feels special now. But yeah, actually, now they fixed that. There's not really a lot of things to complain about with the game. I mean, the one thing that we were talking about yesterday that's still kind of bothersome is just, so we had Tadano Mac quit, what, a year ago?
Yeah, April 12th. I looked it up. It was like April 12th or 13th.
So,
but then he came back and spent all the stuff in his account. But
when he quit, he was 57, 56 million, something like that.
He
TCP.
was 69.
When he quit?
68 point something. Like he was almost to 69 million because we thought it would have been funny if he went out at 69 million.
Got you. Okay.
And he was number 1 in the game.
68 mil.
Yeah.
Quit a year ago.
Yeah.
1 year.
Yep.
In a month. But 1 year. And 68 million TCP.
Mm-hmm.
And now the top TCP is
178, 173. It's over 170.
So 170. So that's 100 million TCP more than what it was a year ago. So in 1 year, one account went up 100 million.
Yep.
So we've been playing this game. We just had the 5-year anniversary, 6 year.
6 year.
6-year anniversary. So in 5 years, we were able to get up to 60 million TCP. It's the highest TCP in the game. And now between year 5 and year 6, we added another 100 million to that.
Yep.
And that doesn't seem like.
But the gap between free-to-play and spenders is decreasing, and us free-to-play freeloaders can't catch up to the whales and krakens. And why would they not spend? Because their perceived advantage from spending, I am sorry, you are 120 million bigger than me.
Yeah.
Yeah, I can beat nodes and beat modes that you can beat, maybe better and quicker than you, because I'm a smarter player, and I don't have every one of my roster leveled up.
Apparently our son can beat it even faster than you can, so. Yeah.
He's a smarter player, I'm just a button masher. That's why people don't play Mortal Kombat with me. I got some button mashing skills.
It's true,
but
it's true.
You can't tell me there's no advantage to spending. You've got 110 million on me, and I'm a light spender.
Yeah.
Can't imagine what a free...
Wait, you're going to call yourself a light spender?
Well, I can't call myself a free-to-play.
Correct.
Because I do buy occasionally. I'm
Okay,
not buying Dakin.
So
I'm not buying this battle pass just because of the method.
In the comments here, let me know if you consider her to be even a light spender. She spends on a pass maybe every other month. She doesn't buy new tunes. She cores them. She saves for everything like that. It's just the pass. It used to be a tune here and there. I got her Panda Pool. No, she cored Panda Pool.
I cored Panda Pool.
You cored Panda Pool.
I had almost...
Who's the last one I got you? I got you somebody.
Black Knight?
Black Knight, that's what it was. The last one that I actually got for her. But she's unlocked all the rest on her own, and she gets a pass, one of the 2 passes, every once in a while. Maybe once a month. So that's 1 out of 4. But I would say it's more like 1 out of 6 that she gets. So would you consider that to be a light spender? Or you consider that just being... I don't even know what it would be under that. Because I don't even think that's...
It's like free-to-play adjacent, but I'm not free-to-play, so I'm not going to say that.
Right.
But if I am that far behind the top 100, and I'm a try-hard, been playing for 6 years...
I wonder what
how the hell can you not say that the fucking spenders have an advantage? Yeah, because you top 100s are all together, and you always fight each other, so maybe to you it doesn't seem that way, but when you're driving the content of the game, to me, it feels like you're miles ahead of me, and I'm, at the starting line still.
Yeah, I don't... So the thing is like, I'm fine if they want to spend and have their account, be super big or whatever, be able to do everything that comes out. Like, I'm totally cool with it. I mean, awesome. It's your hobby, it's your thing. You do what you want to do. But I don't want events like this last one when it first came out, that temporal dimension. I don't want them geared to you.
It should be geared to 90% of the player base.
Yeah, I want them geared to that middle rung. No, like the 40%.
Right. Well, how it was today is how it should have started. That's how it should have been fucking put out.
Yeah, it's if you have them all at 17, you can get through it with no problem.
At 4 4s, because ain't nobody who's not a spender have them above a 4-star.
I do. I didn't spend on them.
I don't Iron Patriot. I only have him at 4. Leader, I bought that pass because luckily I had a day left of the pass when they announced they were needed for Old Man Logan, and it gave me a 5-star leader.
Yeah.
So then I was like, okay, well, Iron Patriot, I can hopefully get him there. Still 100,
But yeah, it's like, I mean, that's fine. You're 17, all that comes with it. Not all the abilities. 4-star, 4 red. If I could pass it, easy peasy with that. I think that's fair.
Yeah. But we should have known it was going to be difficult because of all the health they were giving us, all the health packs.
Yeah, and you called that one. Yeah, you called that. You're
I don't mind dying and going back in. That's what I did on Gnome 7. Okay, I'll go back in. I'll finish it. I don't need to one-shot it.
Yeah, but when you do 0
But when
damage,
I went back in and I was obliterated, Didn't even get a turn.
Yeah.
And I'm like, okay, fuck it, I'll heal, go back in.
And your MILF is reducing yourself. I didn't realize
Yeah.
that in the video until you pointed out to me.
Yeah.
I'm like, holy shit, yeah. You
So they got to
your
go
own
twice
team.
before me because they're so fucking slow.
Because you did your special and you reduced yourself.
Yeah.
That was dumb. Yeah, Cabal is so slow.
So it just kept getting deleted and deleted, and then I'm like, ugh, somebody from our alliance pointed out that he just went in and tried it. And hey, I've got APOC and sus. I'm like, the fuck you say?
Yeah.
And of course, went in and, alright, well, that's cool.
Yeah. Nax, thanks for putting that up, because, yeah, we probably would have been another 4 to 6 hours before we did it.
I wouldn't have even tried it again, honestly, until I knew, and because I had
That's what I'm
asked
saying,
support
so somebody else
to reset the node, which a lot of good that's going to
Who
do,
knows
because by
when
the
that
time
message
support,
will come out.
if and when support gets to it,
Right, they'll reset it now.
right?
You're like, done
That's
already.
fine, thanks. I'll get the rewards again. Whopping like, what, 50 training mounts for that one or whatever it was.
Yeah. But, yeah, no, I mean, I don't want them catering to these spenders and making events just for them and milestones just for them.
Oh, like these premium milestone blitz events that are coming up? When you
Yeah.
have them at 5, 6, and 7, you get extra bonuses. And
Right.
for this team that's not even out yet.
Well, okay, I'm fine with the extra bonuses for the stars, but don't cap the blitz at the bottom
They did.
if you're going to do that. No, I'm just saying. If you're going to do that, don't cap the blitz at the bottom. Or don't cap it at, like, I don't know. Don't cap it at 4 stars. Don't cap it at 5 stars. Have that be unlimited, so once you get there, you start making more points.
I'll get, I think I did the math, it's like 5,000 points out of the 9,000.
Yeah.
Because I don't have them at the star levels.
Yeah.
And you won't get Dak in there before the event, because free-to-play aren't going to get him in the next few weeks to get him to the star level. Panda Pool is another bullshit arena release.
Yeah, that one's horrible,
So
too.
good luck on that. Getting
Yeah.
him to a 5.
Look at your arena right now, because it's probably going to start dropping.
I dropped down to the 70s, I said. And I've been sitting pretty in the 30s, 20s, and 30s, depending on the day. And yeah, I dropped all the way back down, so now I'm clawing my way back up to the 40s, at least, to be in that top 50.
Yep.
Which I should have known there was an arena event coming, even though nobody was supposed to have known how the event was, but Rage Gaming, oh, Panda Pool event. Here's how you're going to do it. You need to make sure you're climbing in the arena. How the hell did you know that
Yeah.
it was an arena event? There was nothing until today's blog post.
You know, those jerk arounds, they come in handy every once in a while.
I
They
guess.
get handy.
Who knows? But yeah, I hate the arena release. I'd much rather blitz my ass off, as much as I hate blitz, to get at least a guaranteed 25 shards of attune at the end of the blitz.
Yeah, instead of somebody knocking you down places in the last minute, you
Right.
not being able to get there. So
Or these
shot it
other
out.
ones that, you know, you have to rely on your alliance to donate so you can get to the last box every day. And then asking
Yeah.
them to spend cores.
Well, and the donates even, they took those things out of the donations.
Yeah, so you can't even get the Allied Supply Orbs and donations anymore. Because that was too generous.
That was at least like team building a little bit. Like,
Right?
hey, everybody, let's donate. You know?
Nope, now you have to spend if you want to get further in those events. We've already gotten to the point where I think we're as far as we're going to get.
Probably because they
And
put
we won't
caps
get
on
to
different
those
things.
last monthly pieces in that.
Just don't put caps on the things that people can just do over and over. That's the thing. Let their spenders, if you're going to let spenders
buy points.
buy unlimited amount of points in the store, because you refresh those every day, then let the free-to-play players unlimitedly, there we go, play the game.
Yep.
So that we can get the same kinds of things.
Oh yeah, and Panda Pool's an auction board. You'll get diamonds.
That's stupid
Yeah.
too. Don't show it. Don't show it. Hide that shit. Be
No,
a
it's the
blind
first one when you
auction.
click on the leaderboard to collect your milestones. You get to see the leaderboard. You get
No.
to see how much they're
Make
spending.
it a blind auction. Just put that there. You don't know.
Or how much they're not spending.
Hey,
because how much they
Scopely, you'll
hold.
make more money if it's a blind auction because they won't
Yeah.
know where they are, so they'll want to spend more.
Mm-hmm.
There you go. Make it a blind auction. So that way I don't have to fucking see it. I don't want to see
They
it.
will.
Why do I care? Ay. It's so frustrating. But yeah, I mean, you know your Zodies are going to sit out there and just blitz their ass off to get this thing if you're to put unlimited blitzes. Like, come on now. And then your whales and stuff
And
can
it's
even
on
do that.
weekends.
The
Come
whales
on.
could even, they can core the blitzes if they want to.
It's
you know?
every weekend for the next 8 weeks. Seriously, summer vacation just started. People are finally having time off.
Yeah.
Nope, you got a game you get to play 20 hours a week. Sorry. Sorry, family. Get fucked. My game's more important than you.
Yeah, that's not gonna happen. But it gets the lonely people something to do that don't have a family. And
it did during COVID, and that's why all this stuff was great during COVID. We were all stuck at home sitting on our asses. We couldn't do anything. Well, other than you and, the essential workers.
Yeah.
But now it's like, dude, let up a little.
Yeah, my facility doesn't close for COVID.
Right?
Let them all free. No, they're behind bars for a reason.
Right.
Gotta go to work. Sorry.
But it's like, come on, let up, ease up on some of this.
Yeah.
It's just, I don't know. I don't know if it's because they got these new owners and they're trying to impress them, or maybe they want the game to go in a different direction, and, this is the start of that new direction.
Honestly, when are you going to do an event like that for blitzing? If you're going to make a blitz event, when are you going to put it?
I don't know.
And you want it to be a weekly
I guess
thing.
it's only 5. You only have to do 5 rotations with those tunes.
Right.
So sit there and hit your refresh, and then you're done.
But I'm saying, like, when are you going to do that event?
Well, normally it would have been like on a blitz release, so a Thursday night.
Right. Well, you're talking about during the summer, people still work.
Yeah.
Your kids might
and
not.
Everybody's schedules are different, but weekends are normally.
So I mean, the weekends kind of make sense, but I get what you're saying too. But yeah, I don't know.
There is no right time to do it, and that's why they need to cut back on some of this. At least make the blitzes like beneficial with crimson gear and gold orbs, but it won't be. It'll be trash stuff.
Yeah, the gold blitz was nice. I'm glad they're doing something where you blitz and you get gold. That makes sense to me.
Which a lot of the stuff, sure, good for newer players, lower end game players. But it's like us in the middle, we're stuck. We're not getting rewards that are useful and beneficial because we can't compete with the whales and the krakens. And most of it winds up in Ultimus food or unneeded orange gear and teal gear that we're sitting on mountains of. So we're kind of stuck.
I feel like Scrooge diving into it sometimes. How much you have. Yeah, more crimson would be nice. I just put 2 pieces on Super Scroll today for 19.
Yeah, I don't know what I finished with all the stuff. I haven't looked to see if I can equip any on anybody. I know I had a bunch I could, but I'm just waiting for that equip all on a couple of tunes.
It just costs so many millions. Like, so Dak, okay, so I got to admit to this too, because I had said a few episodes back that I wasn't going to buy Dakin, but I've always said that if you release a tune at $25, it's worth it to me to buy for a release method. So I really had to pick between the 2 things and decide which one I'm going to do. And so I put a poll up on Discord, and they said buy it. So I did. So I got Dakin. The downfall to that is when, so what we thought they had done, what would have pissed me off is they had if you buy an offer, it unlocks another offer. Well, that secondary offer it unlocked gives you 100 shards then of Dakin, and the special for the new Old Man Logan empowered ability, the 200 credits of that, so you can just get that right off the bat. And so that was super frustrating to me because I thought it was only the $50 deal if you bought that you got to unlock it for another $50. So you had to spend $100 in order to get it, or more, because they had a 99 deal too, which had the same thing on it. And that's what a few of our people had done. And actually, no, that's what it was. It was only the 99 and the 25 that had it. So I didn't know if buying the 25 would unlock that secondary deal. I thought you had to buy the 99, unlock it, and then buy it again for another $50, for $150 for a tune to get the Awaken. But luckily, the 25 did the same thing. So those of you guys listening, the 25 deal does unlock the next one that's a $50 deal for the Dakin shards and the ability for Old Man Logan. So I got that. I had Ultra Cores, so I used those to get the secondary one. So I have the Old Man Logan special when he comes out. I think it's special or old, one of the 2. But
because the other one's in the Blitz event.
Whichever, yeah, it's the other one's in the Blitz event. So it makes me happy because that's what they did back with Green Goblin when they were releasing him. Even though he was out already when they did it, I swear you were able to get him.
Yeah, he was out.
He was out, and then you can unlock his abilities by buying the next characters
Mm-hmm.
and add them to the teams. I don't know. That's what it felt like, but maybe not. I don't know.
And that's why it took so long, because they were bought. So it took, what, 6 months or more before we got the ability to purchase them in the store.
Right. Yeah, we had to forever.
So, you know, Old Man Logan's aren't going to be out for a long ass time.
Yeah. Because the only ones they gave for Green Goblin, I think, were... Because they gave you the costume with something, and then they gave you ability materials with another thing.
Mm-hmm.
But I can't remember what it was now. It's been a while ago.
But it was, I thought, the same one for both.
It was. That's what I was saying.
Yeah,
The same
it was like
offer.
Nemesis and somebody else. I don't remember who.
It was whoever was
Or
released
At a time, Ghost Cosmic
right
Ghost
after...
Rider.
Maybe.
I don't remember.
It was whoever was going right after Green Goblin, and then you got to get the Awakening ability on him.
Just whoever it was. I didn't buy them, so.
Because I know it was Carnage and stuff got the costume for Green Goblin or Black Cat, one of those. It wasn't Carnage, it was Red Goblin, and those ones too. So yeah, I'm not sure, but anywho, so for $75 to be able to get 4-star tune, which is the same cost as the $100 deal, you get 4-star. So for $75, I got the same as the $100 deal, and then also get the Awakened ability or Empowered ability or whatever on top of that. I thought was a pretty good deal to be able to get, even though I said I wasn't going to spend, so I apologize. But
Yeah, I gave him shit for it.
yeah, it's like, well, I said one way and I said, but it says 25. In the past, I've always said a 25 deal is worth buying. So which one am I going to go against? And then I got the 50 because of the Awakened ability, because that's rad, and I'm not going to go sweaty. I'm not going to go sweaty on the event though for Old Man Logan. So I'm not going to be able to get whatever they put out to be able to get that.
Yeah.
It's not going to happen for me because I don't play like that. So if the money makes it so that you don't have to spend more time, in that case, I can understand it. And to me, that weight was fine. I felt comfortable with that. If that was 50 and a 50, I wasn't going to do it. Because as you can see, because I bought the 25, and then I was hoping, and it happened. But I didn't buy the 100 first, and then, you know, whatever. So I wasn't going to buy that afterwards. We actually had Tech in our alliances. He offered to buy off one of my comic books so that I could afford it. And I'm like, nah, like, I ain't going to do that. I need to sell some of those, but nah, I wasn't going to do that. But yeah, so I did. I got it, and Dakin was a lot of fun. I was able to put out a video literally past matchmaking time. I was in the war with 10 seconds to go and loaded in and was able to go through the rooms and find somebody to attack, and 4:07 or something like that, I was done with my attacks, and it kicked me out after I was done with the battle. So it was kind of fun, but I got to do a video on them beating New Avengers. I get to go try at war tonight, so that'll be fun. But yeah, I love playing the pool. He's my new favorite. I love when he rolls around on the ground and shooting his rocket off.
Yeah, it's a fun team to play with. I'm gonna have to take mine off the D once I get the rest of the team.
Yeah, that's
But
what I
that'll
did.
be a while.
That's what I did. 4 minutes to spare. I took him off a D, and then I was like, oh shit, I want to go to practice. I got to level him up real quick. So I leveled him up in 3 minutes. I was able to get him up to 85 and all that stuff in 3 minutes. Like, Jesus. Those load screens were killing me, though. They're absolutely
It seems
killing
like
me.
they're getting a lot longer this patch. They were pretty quick there for a little while.
Well,
but
no,
now
because
they've
there's
been a
more
lot
stuff, because they
longer.
put fucking videos in it now when you load into things.
Right? Spawned into the game today. It was like, what the hell? Okay.
Unlock Dakin. Here's what he does.
No thanks.
I don't want you freezing out my game on my phone. Stop giving me videos, unnecessary videos. But yeah, I haven't touched Spider Society yet with my main.
Well, you're gonna need to because they're needed in raids for a
I
Panda
know.
event.
I'll get there.
And we don't even get to that incursion, but that's fine.
Well, I thought that was pretty funny. Somebody, I don't remember who it was, asked me, oh, it was Walt. Walt messaged me like, hey, can I see your Spider Society and you're out of time? I'm like, sure. Or Cabal. I'm like, sure. And I sent them and I left. Because they're all level 1. The spiders. Oh, the 3. The other ones are 85 because, you used them back in the day. But the 3 are at level 1. But, yeah. So I'm still holding true to that one. They're annoying.
They are. Having to fight them today was really bad. But I got rid of Peter as quick as I could so I didn't have to see that baby flinging around the nodes anymore. But then it's just as bad having a little child come and kick a person in the balls. So, I mean...
Squirrel Girl.
That little child. I mean, technically it might have been the shin, but even still. That just...
Oh, no, it's in the nuts.
I mean, it brings up Chomo vibes, like a little girl walking up to an adult, kicking them in the nuts and running off. Like, come on.
Don't
again,
touch
you're
me
owned
there.
by a country that hates women. So.
That's my no-no square. Who said that?
They're owned by Saudi Arabia.
Oh.
Look at how they treat their women. They're getting better, but, I mean, come on.
They're getting rights now.
Woohoo, we can drive a car? Yay!
With permission from your husband. Or your father if you're a youth. Or even if you're an adult and you're not married, you need to get permission from your father. It's kind of interesting.
But hey, let's ban TikTok because it's owned by China. Okay.
Yeah, it's a different place. Everybody's got problems, man.
We've got far more things to worry about than TikTok.
I know, we're complaining about the game and little things in the game. You got all these things in the world that people need to fix.
Right.
We just try to ignore them by playing our game and getting lost in our little world, and all these problems happen. It's like, no, this is my happy place. It's like the Happy Gilmore, the dream sequence, and all of a sudden he comes in a black tuxedo and grabs your grandma and starts making out with her, and they're pouring beer all over him, and you're like, no, you're wasting my beer. Because that was the part that bothered me. I didn't care about the grandma being made out with. At least she was getting some, that's fine. But wasting all that beer? Come on now. But yeah, it's like, I don't know. It's our happy spot. This is our hobby. This is our thing that we do. We try to have fun and relax. And at the end of the day, it was to be able to pass it and then go in and pass it again and have that experience where you were racing the kid.
Frustration and anger from last night. There was never an in-game message. Sorry, this is overtuned. So we had people upgrading their stuff. We had to keep telling them in chat, it's overtuned. Don't upgrade. They're gonna fix it.
Yeah, and you have people that aren't tapped into Discord, aren't tapped into anything like that, like Alpha. You know,
it wasn't until hours later it went up on the website finally, and you had to scroll down because it wasn't the top one.
Right.
So you had to scroll down to the other issues.
Yeah.
And, and then there was people like me who had started the node and got killed, and I'm like, okay, well, I'll just do it again tomorrow, whatever, because we didn't know at the time it was messed up.
Yeah.
And then you go into the infinite loop of nope.
Infinite nope.
Today, and it was just like, I
thought that was hilarious. Infinite nope.
It was, like, beyond frustrating, to the point where it was just like, hitting the uninstall is so worth it right now, because it's just, it's not worth my mental health, and it's like, I'm one of those people getting stressed out over a stupid video game. It's time to walk away. Let's go do some yard work, check on the peach tree, look at the cherry tree, feed my fish.
Pretend we have avocados.
Get away from the
growing.
game. We might have avocados growing after 20 years? 20? No.
No, it's
19
kindergarten.
years.
It's been 16. This year is 16.
Wow. Okay. So it can drive.
It
We'll allow it to drive.
Actually, this year's 17. I take that back. This year's 17. Yeah. When he got in kindergarten, he was 5, and he's 22 this
4.
year. He's 22 in November.
I thought he went in at 4 and then...
The one that he got it was with Bradley. That was the second year.
second
And he
year?
stayed with him.
We held him back because we
Yeah.
put him in, it was basically preschool at that
Yeah.
point.
So, yeah. So, yeah, it's been 17 years this year. So they say 16 years before he gets fruit. So this year would be the year. So we're seeing little tendrils.
Things that look like they could be avocado. I don't know. Our cherry tree, after 6 years, 7 years, finally has some cherries on it.
4 years.
No,
It's
it
number
was
5.
before my injuries.
No.
Pretty sure we got it before my injury because we started the yard work before. I don't know. I'd have to look at photos.
It's okay. It doesn't matter when it is. It's been a little while. We thought that it was supposed to be after 3, and they didn't get any fruit. So. But now
Since
they're
COVID,
starting
the
to.
years have all blended. I don't know
They
how it's
have.
2024 already. It feels like it was just 2020.
It's 2025.
No, it isn't. I am not that stupid. I mean, I'm not intelligent, but I'm not gonna fall for that.
Oh my gosh. I
No.
tried.
No.
I tried. I'll see
Tomorrow will be, because as fast as the year is going by.
Yeah, no doubt.
And our daughter's gonna be 19.
Yep.
Ugh. That's just crazy.
Yep.
Our son is out of his freshman year. He's now officially a sophomore.
Especially a slacker high school student. Yeah. I know. Time goes, but those of you listening in, we do appreciate you and appreciate growing this thing together with you if you're in our alliances, and if you're listening, growing the base of people that are listening to these videos. And it's you that really makes it so that, you know, we are interested and we keep on helping and doing what we're doing.
And it's a lot of fun. I
It is
just
fun.
found one of the photographer guys I follow, who's famous, Frono's Photo. He does these really cool podcasts, and he'll just sit and chat with his buddy that helps him with stuff, and like, this is freaking cool. And of course I discovered him after we started, and he was on episode 100. I'm like, how did I not know you were doing these?
Yeah.
Well, mainly because the last 4 years I haven't looked at camera equipment, so I wouldn't have known.
True.
But
True.
yeah, it's a lot of fun. Just sit and chat.
It is, and we've been doing a little bit more infographics lately. I got one out for Old Man Logan. Team still look to build for that. She got some on raids and what to expect for raid notes, who to build. If there's anything else you'd like us to do, please just leave it in comments. We're always open.
I did
for
the out of
suggestions.
time infographic because I
for the
couldn't
team.
believe I hadn't done that one yet.
We'll probably have
I gotta get, no, I did high
M for
five.
M. We'll probably get them
Yeah.
here soon.
Cabal I was started, but
There's only
there
3 of
wasn't,
them.
yeah, there's nowhere to get any of them,
Yeah, it's
so
kind
that
of
was
like
kind of
Eternals.
pointless.
There's only a couple of them, not really a point. But yeah, just leave them comments what you think we should do, if we think we should do any kind of things like that.
We gotta get to the war one, so we got the other war counters.
Yep.
It's just a matter of screenshotting everything, and
I'm going to be talking probably to Bandy here soon about maybe doing a defense video. Some of the weird ones we're seeing, and whether or not they actually work. So yeah, we'll see. We're trying to have fun, trying to keep it within the family. So those of you guys that are within the family listening in, we appreciate you. Thanks for sticking around. And yeah, I think that's all we got for tonight. We've been in here boiling long enough. I don't think we're red yet, but I mean, I think you can probably stick and fork. That's will be okay.
we're a little overcooked.
A little overcooked, a little tough. But anyways, thank you so much. And until next time, this is Viz.
And Sable.
And peace.